What a volatile day into the closing here, popping back up, erasing all those losses on the SPY, guys. If it's your first time coming across the channel, welcome. To all subscribers, welcome back. So in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 2:45 p.m. sent out a bear indicator. From that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness down 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description to get connected to our Discord, 42 Vision indicators, and our inflow versus outflow, and join the members using 42 Vision to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down within the volatility, and we look forward to having you join us. Once again, that link is down below in the description. So the SPY here went ahead and broke through key support levels and found support above 632, and it's pushed back up, erasing those losses. And now the question is, could this momentum continue into tomorrow? Now, the home run today was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot sent out a bear indicator since 9:50 a.m. directly to the Discord, lasting nearly all day until 1:45 p.m. It got canceled, and put options went up nearly 50% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description. And we want you guys to experience this opportunity to learn the strategies I teach, right, of our A+ setup and everything there is to offer within the community, so you can gain that edge within the volatility and these charts. So the SPY here went ahead, did a full reversal. We hit a dip area here, and we're seeing the SPY bounce back up from bright green bars to Wirefred borders and back up to bright green bars and dark green bars in this volatility of the 15-minute. And we also see it here on the 5-minute. If it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY back under a bull indicator on the 15-minute at 633, bouncing back up towards 637 and fighting here in the after hours, and then on the 30-minute as well, canceling those bear indicators that popped up near the 637 level. And then the 1 hour, we just got a bull indicator. We were talking about this in our previous video, how a bear indicator popped up at 637.73, and that needed to get canceled to justify any further move to the upside, because when we go to the 2 hour, we could see here it had just gotten a bear indicator for the first time as well yesterday at 637.38. Now we're fighting to get back above it, and to justify these moves to the upside, we want inflows to follow, but then on top of that, we need this bear indicator to get canceled. This is the first bear indicator that pops up since the last bull indicator that was strong here since 629, and it took us to the highs up here of 639, almost reaching 640, and those all-time highs. So we do not want to overlook this, that as we're pushing up higher, we need the 2 hour to follow, because the 4 hour has never canceled, and we talked about that as well. How these moves to the downside are not justifiable for as long as this bull indicator is still in effect, since down here at the 624 area. And we want the 2 hour to go ahead and get canceled, because now the 1 hour is back under a bull indicator. Now, it needs 37 more minutes to close and confirm this bar here, so that's crucial. But so far, as long as it holds up above 637, 637.50, this bull indicator may be in play to close and confirm in the rest of these after hours and going into tomorrow's pre-market and trading day, because we have multiple bull indicators on lower time frames doing transitions right now on the 30-minute from Wirefred borders to dark green, and the last piece missing for a full transition would be bright green bars, as you see right here. So that is a possibility as we go ahead and test newer highs and higher resistance levels. And there's room here because 640 is the big question mark that everyone is speculating the SPY wants to hit, especially the closer we go up towards it and the bullishness that continues. And we're going to see it here with these inflows, how fast we are moving upwards. And we could see it here on the 30-minute. These inflows are back above, and they're at highs here so far of 2.25. And based off the history of the chart, we have room, right? We're above 1.86, some of the highest levels in the last few times. But before that, we hit all the way up towards 3.4 and even 4.0 before flattening out and doing the next leg up. So inflows are back above here. And we could also see here why the market was pretty flat, because these outflows were still below the midpoint on the lower time frames and higher time frames. And then we have outflows here pushed downwards on the 1 hour after this drop. Now, we're having a divergence here that things are trying to sit flat while the market's going higher. These inflows do need to follow here on the 1 hour and also on the 2 hour as they're sitting flat. But when we zoom back into the 30-minute, inflows picked up, and how quickly that reflected into the chart. Now we could see the flat rate of outflows here dominating and the chart struggling to go higher because of the flat rate of inflows not being able to pick up even higher above the midpoint. So you could see it here even on the 15-minute. Things were sideways, right? A flat rate here all day. That's why it was ranging in that tight range. Once those outflows crossed and accelerated, the big drop, and then inflows have picked up, and now we've crossed here in the after hours. To continue this strength, these inflows need to continue pulling away from the midpoint, and it's trying to go higher here. It's at 637.69, and as I've been doing this video, it was sitting a little bit below that. And on the 30-minute, that bull indicator must have confirmed here in the next few minutes. You see it there in 2 minutes. It's going to be crucial and critical to go ahead and confirm and roll over into the next day, especially with these inflows back above. And the 5-minute, you could see it there, outflows trying to pick up here. That's why we're sitting flat again. And for this to continue the next leg up, these inflows need to switch from red to green and pull away from the midpoint. But that's just the volatility of the 5-minute, right? I'm just showing you guys so you could see what happens at the flat rate of things and how things are moving up pretty quickly here once inflows or outflows cross to the downside or upside, guys. As always, guys, this is what we look for. We strive for opportunities every single day over at the Discord. Check it out. The link is down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.